Hi, in this movie, I'll show you how easy it is to create tracks in Pro Tools. Let's get started. To create tracks in Pro Tools, you go to the track menu and you click on New. The shortcut would be Command Shift N on a Mac and Control Shift N on a PC. Okay, so the new tracks window opens up. You have several options here. We have one mono audio track and it's sample based. And if I need to create additional tracks, I just go ahead and click on the plus button here. Now I could create other tracks here. Now I may select other types of tracks here. I'll select a stereo here and I'll select an instrument track, which is the software built into Pro Tools. That's the instrument track we'll be recording from with that. And let's change this to tick bass. And let's click the plus again to add an additional track. And we could click a stereo aux track. We could set up our effects on that. And tick bass, make that be tick bass. And one more, I'll select make a stereo master fader to control the overall mix. If you would like to move tracks around to change the order, you just go here and just pull up to change the order therein. See, the master fader is now here. If you want to bring the audio track down, you could go down here. And if you want to delete a track from here, you could just go ahead and click this here. This will delete the track. And if you want to add additional tracks, you just go ahead and click the plus button. So what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and click on create. Because obviously you see we have created one stereo master fader here, one stereo instrument track, one stereo aux track, and one mono audio track. And I'll go ahead and click on create. There you have it. The 4 tracks we just created are here. But one thing before we go, I should say it's recommended that you change the default names that you have here. So, it will make things much easier for you later on. So to change the name, you just double click here and you could change this. You could call this master Fader, fader. And then instead of closing this box and then going back here to double click this, you could just click on next. And then this instrument one is presented here. You could go ahead and change that. Call that record keys. Or piano. I could record piano on that. Let's write piano, Piano on that track. And I'll click on next, which will take me to the aux track. And planning on putting a reverb on that aux track. So I'll type the word reverb and I'll click on next, which will take me to the audio track here. And I'll just put VOX for vocals. And I go ahead and click on create. So that's how you create tracks in Pro Tools. Let me just show you another way of creating tracks in Pro Tools. Another way of creating tracks in Pro Tools is clicking on one of the names of the track, right click and click on new. Box pops up. You put in whatever you want to put in here and click on create. And you have your track. Another way of creating additional tracks in your session is by left clicking underneath here, generate additional tracks. There you have it. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see similar ones, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.